Hello and welcome to Learn Statistics class. In this class we are going to study the statistical concept in simple and more easy way. The topic of today's lecture is exponential distribution. In this topic we are going to study the central moments of exponential distribution. So let us start with the concept central moment. First we will see the definition of central moments. If x follow exponential with parameter theta, then the central moments of exponential distribution is defined as mu r. Here central moments are denoted by a notation mu r. Mu r is equal to expectation of x minus expected value of x raised to r. Here this expectation is the mean of exponential distribution. To obtain the central moment, there are two methods to calculate the central moments. The method number one is obtain central moments by integrating x minus expectation x raised to r, means by using the definition of central moment. And the second method is use the relation between raw moment and central moment to calculate the central moment. Here in exponential distribution, today we are discussing the central moment using the relation between raw and central moment. So we are using the second method of central calculation of central moments. So let us start with the first central moment, mu1 equal to 0. We know that the first central moment is always 0. Use the second relation, mu2 is equal to mu2 dash minus mu1 dash square. This is the second relation of raw moment and central moment. In the previous lecture we have already learned the raw moments. So substitute the values of raw moment, second raw moment, which is 2 divided by theta square, and first raw moment is 1 upon theta bracket square. If student want to learn what is raw moment, about origin and how they are calculated, then click on the I button at the top right corner of the screen, and link of that lecture is also given in the description box. After squaring we get 2 divided by theta square minus 1 by theta square, and after simplification it comes out to be 1 by theta square. Hence the second central moment mu2, and which is same as variance, is 1 upon theta square. This is the second central moment of exponential distribution. Now let us calculate the third central moment by using the third relation between raw and central moment. Let me write the relation first. mu3 is equal to mu3 dash minus 3 mu2 dash mu1 dash plus 2 mu1 dash cube. Here students are requested to remember the relation between raw and central moment. Then and then only you can calculate the central moment by using raw moments. Substitute the values of central moments, we get this mu 3 dash is 6 by theta cube minus 3 into mu 2 dash is 2 by theta square, mu 1 dash is 1 by theta plus 2 into mu 1 dash cube, means 1 upon theta raised to 3. Simplify it, we get 6 by theta cube minus 6 by theta cube plus 2 divided by theta cube. This 6 by theta cube get cancelled, and the third central moment is mu 3 is equal to 2 divided by theta cube, and that is our third central moment. Now let us calculate the fourth central moment by using the fourth relation between raw and central moment. Let me write the relation mu 4, the fourth central moment, is equal to mu 4 dash minus 4 mu 3 dash mu 1 dash plus 6 mu 2 dash mu 1 dash square minus 3 mu 1 dash raised to 4. Substitute all the raw moments, we get after simplifying we get 24 by theta raised to 4 minus 24 by theta raised to 4 plus 12 by theta raised to 4 minus 3 by theta raised to 4. This 24 by theta raised to 4 and 24 by theta raised to 4 get cancelled, and we will get 9 by theta raised to 4. Therefore, the fourth central moment is 9 by theta raised to 4. In this way, we calculate the central moments by using the relation between raw and central moments. In the previous lectures, we have already learned the PDF and CDF and the more terms of exponential distribution. If students want to learn all the concepts from the exponential distribution, then click on the I button at the top right corner of the screen, and link of that lectures are also given in the description box. In the next lecture, we will continue with the next point of exponential distribution. Till then, we will stop here. Thank you.